Good day, dear viewers, and welcome to the Emporium of Creativity that is Butch's Resin Creations. I'm your host, Butch, and I'm here to share my latest fantastical video with you.
See, a southern man with steady hands, as crafty as can be.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is kind of a little different for me. It's not so dark. Even though Valentine's Day is past, and I have this mold called A Little Bit of Everything from Zuri Molds Incorporated, which has a sun and moon element in it. So I thought I would do this one because love is celebrated all the time. And of course, I found a story that fits this project perfectly. So sit back, relax, grab your coffee, and enjoy the process as I tell you about the love story of the sun and the moon. Before clocks learned to tick, and before names learned to mean anything at all, the sky was not divided. There was no day, there was no night, there was only light, layered upon light, warm and cool, woven together like breath. The sun and the moon moved side by side across the heavens, not as opposites, but as companions, two hearts sharing one rhythm. The sun was not cruel then. His fire was gentle, a steady warmth that made the ocean sigh instead of boil. The moon was not distant. Her glow was full and close, silver like laughter, soft like a hand held in the dark. They spoke without words. They felt the world together, felt mountains lift their backs from the deep, felt rivers learn the patience of curves, felt the first seeds of shiver and open. When the sun leaned close, life stretched and reached. When the moon hovered near, life rested and dreamed. The earth loved them both. But the earth needed the sun, and need, as it turns out, is heavier than love. As the earth grew older, she began to tilt just slightly toward the sun. At first it was nothing, a fraction of longing, a gentle pull, but gravity is a patient persuader, and the sun was generous with himself. He gave warmth, more warmth than everything he had. He did not know how to hold back. Forests thickened, deserts bloomed, creatures crawled from the sea and lifted their faces to the blaze overhead. The earth glowed under his attention. The moon watched. She felt the balance slipping, the way you feel a truth before it is spoken. Nights grew shorter, shadows thinned. Where she once bathed the world in calm, her light now arrived, late, fragile, apologetic. She did not blame the sun. She loved him too deeply for that. What the moon knew. The moon had always understood what the sun could not. Fire consumes by nature. Light takes space. Love, when unchecked, can become hunger. She saw the future unfolding in small, terrible details. Oceans steaming, skies tearing open, life burning away under too much devotion. She saw the sun's sorrow when he would finally realize he had destroyed the very thing he loved. And she knew what she had to do. The universe did not ask her to do this, but love did. The first goodbye. She did not leave all at once. At first, she drifted back a little, pulling the cool wither, gathering shadows like a shawl. The sun noticed the chill, but mistook it for the weather. He reached for her with flares of light, laughing, unaware. When she pulled farther still, he finally understood. "Why are you going?" His voice a breaking horizon. If I stay, the moon said gently, the world would die. I can change, the sun said. I will burn less. I will dim myself. You are the sun, she replied. Asking you not to shine is asking you not to exist. Silence stretched between them, vast as space. Then the moon did something that reshaped eternity. She took the night. So the birth of the night. She wrapped the earth in it, cooling the scorched places, giving life a chance to rest. Dreams bloomed in that darkness. Stars woke up, startled and brilliant, like witnesses called too late to stop a tragedy. The sun was pushed away, not banished, but separated. His light was given boundaries. His days were measured. He screamed then, not in sound, but in solar storms, tearing at the edges of the sky as the earth trembled. The moon wept in craters, but the world survived. And survival as a way of rewriting the rules. From the agreement of the sky, time began. Day and night learned to take turns. The sun and moon met only at the edges. At dawn and dusk, when the sky couldn't decide who it belonged to. Those moments were unbearable and beautiful. Gold bled into violet, silver clung to blue. The world below paused without knowing why. They made promises there. I will never touch the night, said the sun. I will never steal your day, said the moon. And they swore by the stars, by the turning earth, by the fragile lives spinning below, that their love would not destroy what it cherished. What the humans never knew. Humans came later. They learned to count days, name months, to track the moon's face as it thinned and filled like breath. They built stories because they could feel the ache in the sky, even if they couldn't explain it. They called the sun a god. They called the moon a guardian. They made festivals and prayers and calendars, never realizing they were measuring heartbreak. Lovers met under moonlight because something about her glow felt longing, like longing. They married under the sun because his warmth felt like promise. Neither knew they were choosing sides in a love story older than their bones. The long waiting. The moon became a master of patience. She learned every version of loneliness. The sharp kind, the quiet kind, the kind that hums like a distant memory. She memorized the sun's path even when she could no longer walk beside it. The sun, for his part, learned restraint. He learned how to rise without scorching, how to set without collapsing into grief. He watched the moon from afar, catching glimpses of her reflection in the oceans and windows and tears. Sometimes when clouds thinned just right, they would lock eyes across the sky, and everything would hurt again. Eclipses. The universe, however, is not without mercy. Rarely, so rarely it hurts to hope, the paths align. The moon moves just enough. The sun holds still just long enough, and for a breath outside of time, they touch. Humans call it an eclipse. They cheer. They travel miles to see. They even wear strange glasses to look up in awe. They do not hear the sun whisper her name. They do not feel the moon tremble as she blocks his fire with her body, protecting the earth even if she finally rests against him. The moments are short because they must be. Love, unchecked, is still dangerous. After the light returns. When the eclipse ends, the sun burns brighter for a while, as if remembering what it means to be whole. The moon retreats slowly, aching but steady. The earth spins on, alive because of their restraint. That is the cruel miracle. The world exists because they cannot stay together. Some say the moon is cold. She is not. She is disciplined. Some say the sun is selfish. He is not. He is learning. And love, real love, is sometimes not the act of staying, but the act of stepping away so something else can live. Every night the moon rises and she looks at him, she looks for him. Every morning the sun rises, he hopes she is watching. And between them, life continues. Fragile, luminous, and borrowed. The sky is divided now. But it remembers. And sometimes, when dawn lasts a little longer than it should, or dusk feels too heavy to move on, you could almost believe the universe is holding its breath, waiting to see if love might, just one more time, bend the rules. The end. I hope you enjoyed that story. It was kind of touching, and it kind of makes the project that I'm working on a little bit more real. So again, I appreciate you hanging in there with me till the end. To thank all my subscribers. I want to thank all the likers, all my commenters, everybody. All the support that you have given me over this time has been just amazing, and I can't not thank you enough for everything. So, again, thank you for hanging in there with me. I just want a few shout outs that I'd like to mention. Of course, Dragons and Dresses, Craftsortium, Martha's Craft Room, Eden Crazy Custom Creations, Billy Holman Creations, Gothic Charms, Crystal, Sandy, Natalie. These ladies are real special, and I enjoy crafting them with them when I can. Wanda's Blessed Creations, Nerd Goblin Art, The Crafty Rats, Jules the Resonator, Mini Scenes GB, CCUK Resin, Johnny Dark, Pour Resin with Love, Two Fat Birds Creatives, Feedly Creations, and The Crafty Coven. Just a few of the channels that have been real supportive. And you need to check them out also because they are fabulous artists. Plus, I also can't thank the Zuri Designs for allowing me to use the molds that I've been highlighting my projects with lately. I cannot thank you enough for choosing me and allowing me to do this. Again, I appreciate everybody hanging in there till the end. There's still a little bit more of the process to go. The story was a little shorter than I wanted to be, but I wasn't sure about it. So if you just hang in there, and there's not much left. just putting it together, final touches and whatever. And of course, there are customary pictures at the end. I appreciate it again, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.